Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Edom, you gon' bow. Ham, you gon' bow. Elam, you gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Ammon, you gon' bow. Japheth, you gon' bow. Moab, you gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Bow down, let the kingdom come. Huddle up, nowhere to run. It's the end, but it's just begun. War starts when Messiah comes. From the sky, he can reign above, and that's better. Gotta stay true to the letter, so my grandma all white like a leper. Here's my vendetta. Gotta put a sword to your brain, put the heathen in the grave for respect to my name. I need power, kill him in an hour. Being down Esau till they turn to powder. Don't set the fire till they get devoured. Let fire rain down, cause they need a shower. Yeah, we got next. Most High in Christ bless. Staying strong with my fist to my chest. Grab a sword, put my foot to their neck, and tell them bow down, it was off with their head. We gon' make them bow, faces to the ground. Kill them with the sword, cause we don't want them round. We gon' make them bow, faces to the ground. Kill them with the sword, cause we don't want them round.
Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
I ain't really want to talk. Scalpers. Let's go.
Hey. Talk is cheap, man, it's free to talk so tough. Okay, that's facts, make sure your actions adding up. Ay, one day most I gon' say that's enough. And in that day, can you drink that cup? Talk is cheap, man, it's free to talk so tough. Okay, that's facts, make sure your actions adding up. Ay, one day most I gon' say that's enough. And in that day, can you drink that cup? I done peeped the valley, tried to keep me silent, I done seen all kind of hate. Walking through the valley, demons looking at me, now they staring in my face. Don't be talking about it if you ain't about it, you should probably play it safe. When they come round that way, ain't nothing to say. It's about action. Youngest bump, they lick, they talking slick till it get active. Heard they said it's up, well the father said it's cracking. Just be hopeful, don't be boastful, man, it's a bad habit. It could get tragic. Hey, look me in my eyes. I can't say that we gon' make it out alive, but I know the battle on the line, and the spirit of fear the most high gon' despise. Talk is cheap, man, it's free to talk so tough. Okay, that's facts, make sure your actions adding up. Ay, one day most I gon' say that's enough. And in that day, can you drink that cup? Talk is cheap, man, it's free to talk so tough. Okay, that's facts, make sure your actions adding up. Ay, one day most I gon' say that's enough. And in that day, can you drink that cup?
Dream team okay, yeah, hard time show who real is. I get hit with trials, sometimes it's not a good feeling. You ain't a son of God, it's good and you just chillin'. Mortify the members, these flaws in me I'm killing. Break you to the core and then rebuild you back a soldier. This is how we ride it out until this shit is over. Satan always coming, that's why I gotta be sober. Yeah, wisdom like a safe house, I was running from a cobra. Real talk, I ain't seen a lot from the time I've been around. Dudes talk a lot, they don't never stick around. They love to swear that they gon' hold you down. Ain't nowhere to find them when it's really going down.
Talk is cheap, man, it's free to talk so tough. Okay, that's facts, make sure your actions adding up. Ay, one day most I gon' say that's enough. And in that day, can you drink that cup? Talk is cheap, man, it's free to talk so tough. Okay, that's facts, make sure your actions adding up. Ay, one day most I gon' say that's enough. And in that day, can you drink that cup?
Hey, I'm told that death is not the end, I'ma be away. So as long as I keep fighting sin, I'ma be okay. Gotta build my faith 1,000 times, no we gon' change. And it's still gon' make 1,000 lives, but we don't play. Ay, wartime never idle, can't be playing games with the Bible. Ay, never boast, that's vital. They gon' pull up on us with them rifles. Ay, I just wanna build a nation, I don't want the flatter and the titles. Look, on the block we in the pavement, saving all the scatter from the idols. To the people, put them tears to the side. Man, it's all off wisdom that this house built up, no fear for a God. Hey, look, some I believe and some get sealed with an iron. Had to come to terms and now I learn you really live when you die.
on my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in. I'm going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in.
Reality set in, no longer a babe in this truth, I'm his minister. This work that I put in, these hours I spend ain't enough, I'm his prisoner. Raised from the blood of the men that they sin, but found grace in the one that can pull us out. A true prophet never backs down. I lose it all and come back down. Ran with the best, I won't settle for minuscule. Lord showed us more than this physical. Least went to life, so we fight what I might, and this mission is clear, more than literal. Seen a lot of men break from what I've been through. He ain't ready to die, he ain't in his truth. All gas, no brakes, what the rent do? I ain't missing no blitz like you weak Jews. Never needed you. Come from a cloth that was knit in this war. Lord, keep your hand on my sword. Shield me from evil while I deal with Edom. Lay hands on my enemies, pour their reward. Lift up your prophets through you, we not stopping. Your watchmen were blind, but we not anymore. Lacy your grace, we contend for this faith. We acknowledge our fate, we was born for this war.
You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with
Shalom. I'm Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ, and today I'd like to present a sit-down discussion with the Jewish community. There's a lot of controversy. There's much hatred that you have towards us. We're the prophets of the one true God. So what we'd like to do is sit down with several of your leading Jewish personalities. The rest of you just stand by. Sit back, move out the way. We want to sit down with Yitzhak Yosef, who called black people monkeys. He's number one.
לא הכל כושים מברכים, אלא צריך שיהיה כושי שאבא שלו ואימא שלו לבנים, איפה אתה תדע? אם אתה יודע, כופה שאתה יודע, ואתה יצא להם בן קוף, יצא להם בן ככה.
Number two, we like to sit down with Jonathan Greenblatt of the Anti-Defamation League. You have so much to say on the Breakfast Club in alluding that we have shot and murdered people in New Jersey. We want to sit down and discuss with you to produce your cause.
And look, they're entitled to their beliefs until that justifies shooting Jewish people with pellet guns on Staten Island. Or like, this is December. 3 years ago, December 2019, 2 black Hebrew Israelites went into a kosher supermarket in Jersey City and killed 3 people because they said they weren't real Jews.
Wow.
Shot them cold dead in a kosher supermarket.
Prove what those lies you have said. We want to sit down with the SPLC, Margaret Huang, and Beeson. You also pushed the lie that we have murdered people in New Jersey, so forth and so on. We want to sit down with APOC, Howard Core, and Lillian Pincus. Also, that latest group, the Canary Mission. We want to sit down with Adam Milstein and Howard D. Sterling.
When Tony asked about Canary Mission,
who are the people involved with them?
It's him. It's him.
Adam Milstein.
Yeah, I don't know who he hired to oversee it. Adam Milstein. He's the guy in front of me.
We need to expose the thing that they're anti everything we believe in. We need to put them on the run.
So Adam Milstein, he funds the Israel Project and he's funding the Canary Mission website.
Yeah, which is interesting because it makes it seem as though we're a part of it, but we're not.
We'd like to sit down with all of you. If all, one for all and all for one, however you want to do it. But we will sit down with you. So don't say we're running from you, we're trying to evade you. No, we're not. Okay? Reach us, call us at 1-855-484-4842, extension 7023. Or by email, israel@israelunite.org. All right? The scriptures say, if at all possible, be at peace with all men. And that's what we endeavor to do. So, Jewish community, have a sit down with us. Let's have an open discussion publicly. All right? Shalom.
Hey, shalom, shalom, Israel, Most High and Christ bless. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to the Natives Hour, home of the 10 tribes. Hey, I'm Captain Dad to my right.
Officer Dunn.
To my left. To his left.
Officer Jonah.
To his left.
Officer Asadai.
Hey, why mic sound so low? What's going on?
It sound like there's a mic here.
It's good? It's good?
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Hey, Adon, right. I ain't forget Yakadon.
Solo Yokonan.
Hey, really.
All praises.
He's the lovable one of the show.
That's the people's
That's
show.
right there. Hey, real talk. Hey, real talk, bro. Hey, when we introduce Yakadon, we need to play that song. That's right there.
With the dance.
All praises, y'all. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, today we're going to go over something that America don't want anyone to know about.
Bring it out.
Right? There is a travesty. That's the word?
That's a good
A
word.
travesty going on right here on American soil that no one is talking about. Even people on the reservations, they don't even want people to come in and talk about it. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm going to name you later on. I'm going to name you later on.
Bring it
I got to get some
out.
counsel first. I'm going to name them later on.
For real, though.
That's some evil stuff. Hey, so this brother by the name of Cole Brings Plenty, we're going to talk about him tonight. We're going to talk about him, talk about how his story is millions of so-called Native Indian stories, all right? These stories go all the way back to the 1400s, where the conquistadors and the Spaniards came to this side of the world and so-called discovered America. Discovered a land that was already occupied by people. How do you get away with that? How do you get away with that history?
How they call it the new world. People already was here.
People already here.
They discovered it. People already discovered it.
People already here, bro. That's some crazy stuff.
Right. And the only way they get away with it is through slaughter, through colonialism, through boarding schools, making you forget who you are.
Yep, assimilation.
Assimilation.
You can't claim something if you dead.
Right.
Right.
Who gonna tell?
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And you know they say, like you said, dead man can't talk.
Dead man tells no tales.
Tell no tales.
Right.
So his story is the man that wins.
Right. Right.
That's his story.
Right.
Right. And all the stories that was passed down, to our brothers and sisters is distorted.
Yep.
And it's
You better believe it.
Bring it out. There's like this story. This ain't on the news. You don't see this in the newspaper.
Right.
You have to be based on on Telegram or TikTok.
TikTok.
You even see it come by.
Right.
You know it's crazy.
It's not even publicized.
This brother's so-called famous.
Right.
Right. He was an actor.
He big money.
Right.
So that lets you know, even if you do get up in society, you could come up missing and it still won't matter.
Yep.
Won't matter.
Yep.
Dang. That's heavy.
Yep. Hey, pull up the first article. All right. Hey, why the camera look so dim? Don't these shirts look dim? Is y'all watching live? Just look, it's right there. Look how dim them shirts look. We used to look lively. What's going on with the camera?
Right.
Hey,
Y'all done jacked up some settings, huh? Hey, let's just read the article.
Praise.
It's crazy.
The Kansas City Star. Cause of death of Cole Brings Plenty. Other records sealed by Johnson County judge.
So we got to deal with that first part. Nope, yep, right there. The cause of death of Cole Brings Plenty. For those that don't know, that's his name, Cole Brings Plenty. His records have been sealed. His cause of death has been sealed by a judge. I want y'all to understand what it's saying. His cause of death has been sealed.
What the hell is this?
Man.
Make you wonder what's going on.
Boy, ain't no way.
In the cold case files, huh?
Cold case files. Wow. Go down. That's the brother right there. Cole Brings Plenty and his off. What was it called?
A Yellowstone.
No, it's like what they call it, like the
cameo,
the offset.
The foreground, the background.
No, go ahead, just read it. Turn this up, y'all.
Court's documents associated with the investigation into actor Cole Brings Plenty's death were sealed by a Johnson County judge on Friday.
So the documents that has the investigation were sealed. You only need to seal things that have been discovered.
Right.
Because on one article, and we're going to bring it up, the sheriff department is saying no foul play. So what is this?
Right.
What you sealing then? If you don't suspect anybody of murdering this dude.
Yeah, why would you seal it?
Bring it out. That means they found something that needs to be sealed. Keep going.
The Johnson County Sheriff's Office said in an email on Tuesday that it would not release further information about the case because of the court order, which came at the request of Bring Plenty's family. All reports, including the cause of death associated with the case, are sealed, the Sheriff's Office said in an email. Brings Plenty, 27, known for his TV role in the Yellowstone spinoff.
That's the word, spinoff.
Ah, okay.
It's just a spinoff of the Yellowstone show. Go ahead.
Known for his role in the Yellowstone spinoff, 1923, was found dead April 5th in a wooded area in Johnson County. Deputies found his body when they were called to check on an unoccupied vehicle. Brings Plenty was reported missing by his family after an alleged domestic violence incident on March 31st in Lawrence. Police said they responded early that Sunday to reports of a female victim screaming for help.
So I want you to understand, and we're going to get it. We're going to get all of the facts. We're going to try to get all the facts tonight. They keep bringing up the same thing. Domestic violence. Domestic violence. He was a part of the domestic violence case. He was a part of the domestic violence case. Do you know the chick that he was dealing with that claimed domestic violence, guess what her race is?
White.
Esau.
Right. Of course. Another brother.
Esau.
Makes sense.
She's screaming help, and he just said, I can't deal with this. I got to go.
Come on,
she
man.
claiming he beat her. Ain't no evidence at all. He takes off, and all of a sudden, you find his body dead with his hair cut.
Right.
Hey, Cap, you know, it reminds me.
Turn us up.
It reminded. Turn up the speakers in the studio. It reminded me of the Rasheem Carter case at first, but now that you said that, it sounds like Emmett Till. It sounds like an Emmett Till case.
Yep, and what's the other one in Florida?
Rosewood.
Rosewood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cap. Also, you know, when they say sealed, that means they hiding something. They seal
Yeah.
it because they want to hide
Right.
evidence
Yeah.
that they found, so that nobody find out how he died.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's crazy because they say the family requested it. The family is requesting that.
Who family?
The evidence, his family. That's what it said in the article.
Yeah,
It said his family is requesting that it be sealed. There's some fishy stuff going on.
Right,
man.
right. If the death of your son is not discovered, justice is not served, why would you order the case to be sealed?
That's called I'm gonna pay you
right
to make sure nobody knows that he was murdered.
Right.
Hey, Cap, just to comment on his girl being a white woman. So that's crazy that during slavery and even after slavery, here in America, the white woman got the same power to get a black man hung or killed. They got that same power on the reservation to get so-called Native American men hung and killed. That's crazy, man.
Yep.
That's wild.
You know what's crazy? The quote-unquote Puritans, Esau, used to make up rumors. They would allege that Native Americans would come into their little settlements, rape the white women, and scalp people in order to allow them to do that manifest destiny in order to steal more Native American land.
Yep. Hey, it's this how you know, bro. The same lies that were told about Judah was told about Gad. The same lies. They coming in to rape our white women. Nobody want your white woman.
I was about to say the same thing.
Nobody want your dusty
deal, man.
trailer park, foot dragging,
bologna smelling,
bologna water smelling.
What you said?
Smell like bologna water.
Y'all cannot say it.
Y'all cannot say it.
Rotten teeth.
Rotten teeth. Rotten teeth. Yeah, rotten teeth.
Right.
Hey, y'all. People say they can't hear us, y'all. They're saying we very, very low. Turn Nahasa mic up.
Chit.
Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That,
Chit.
Go ahead.
And a lot of times when you look up the history behind, a white woman screaming rape or something like that, it was the white women that was pressing on the so-called slaves to get it in.
Yep. and the slaves said, "We don't want you."
Right. She
And
forced.
then they said, "Rape."
Yeah.
Sound like a pig, right?
Right.
Rape.
How dare you not want me? I'm God.
Right. How dare you? I am the goddess
Right.
of America. Hey, get that real quick. You gonna bring something out, officer?
I was gonna bring something out.
Come on, bring it out.
yeah,
You
that's
got
right,
about
yeah.
30.
Hey, let's get it.
Bring it out. Come on.
Let's get Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3.
Bring it
I'll
out.
start there because you can tell it's associated with this white woman because every time there's a news clip or an article, the first thing that's brought up is domestic violence.
Hey, and they put her out there. She deleted her Facebook. She deleted her social media because they're saying she needs to be investigated.
Exactly.
That's what they're saying.
I agree. She needs to be investigated. I mean, if they're gonna bring up domestic violence each time the news clip or an article come up, then she definitely needs to be investigated. Yep. So let's get it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Who's the Lord's talking about? That them is the other nations. Yep. All right, read that.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his sons, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
Other what?
Other gods.
The white woman could be a god.
Yep.
Read.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly.
You will be destroyed suddenly. In this case right here, for instance, I mean, he disappeared. All right. There's a domestic violence case. It's clear that she needs to be investigated, but there's no investigation.
Right. They say, and they bring that up every time they talk about him. He was being looked for domestic violence, and he ran away. Hell yeah, he ran away from that white demon.
He tried to get out.
Hey, get Isaiah real quick. Isaiah 13.
Right. While you're getting there, let's seal what actually happened.
Right.
And let's just talk about domestic violence so we can say, we can all think it's because he did something.
Yep.
The hell is this?
We can all think that what happened to him is justified because a white woman was harmed.
Come on now.
Isaiah
dog.
13:14.
Yes, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 14. And it shall be as the chased roe.
Go ahead.
And as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Read. And it is talking about the white man. Read.
They shall every man turn to his own people.
God says in that day, everybody going to turn to their own people.
Right.
That means the white man going to be with the white man. The Asian man going to be with the Asian man. The Russian man going to be with the Russian man. Read on.
And flee every one into his own land.
Verse 15. Watch this.
Everyone that is found.
Everyone that is found.
Shall be thrust through.
Shall be put to death. Read.
And everyone that is joined.
Everyone that is what?
Joined unto them.
Everyone that is joined unto the white man. Read.
Bring it out.
Shall fall by the sword.
Proverbs 11:21. I say your ass gonna die. Excuse my language. I'm still working on it.
Right.
Still working on it. God says your behind gonna die. Proverbs 11:21.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
Though hand join in hand.
You want to be hand in hand with this white woman?
Right.
You want to be hand in hand with this white man? Hey, y'all just saw the NFL draft.
Come on now.
All the top Negro slaves got them a good old white woman.
I hate it here.
Good old white woman with the Negro slaves.
Crazy.
The best of the strongest, the fastest, the smartest. The only way they can
Right.
be looked at as superior is they
Right.
need a white woman on their side.
Man.
Right.
That's some crazy stuff.
And you know, Amalek do that on purpose because they know that once that brother die or they done using them, they can use their daughter in order to keep that money back
Hey,
to the
do
white
you
community.
know what would happen if let's just say the top 32 top athletes, if they all had black and Hispanic women on their shoulder?
Right.
Do you know they would cancel the NFL draft? There would be no more living room views of the NFL draft. I guarantee you.
It'll be on the radio.
They would say, "Where did all the white women go? Where's the white women that had these niggas on their arm? Where they at?" They would cancel living room views. I promise you.
Just like Donald Sterling told, what is it, his daughters?
Nah, his wife, his girlfriend,
to stop.
Don't bring the niggas to my
stop bringing them
games.
niggas to the game. Hey, just like you got NFL players that got agents, and they agents will suggest to them the kind of people they should be around, the kind of women they should be around for their image. You know, so that don't fit the image, Cap.
It don't fit the image.
Right.
A black man with a black woman does not fit the image of corporate America.
It messes up their witchcraft. Because the witchcraft is, like you were saying about the living room shot, you have the mama there, but no dad, the young black athlete, and the white woman. So that portrays in the black.
Hey, bro, you know how crazy that is, bro? To have a whole family of black people and then that pale white woman sitting next to you.
Man.
That's like this. Something in this picture don't belong.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, you know what the funniest one was? It was Russell Wilson.
Right.
She looked like she said, "I hit the jackpot.
I made it." Yep.
And when he get on, leave you for a black woman.
Hey, what was that? What was the damn? It was an NFL player. Yes, who was that? CeCe Lamb. Yes. Pull up CeCe Lamb.
Hey, CeCe
Pull
Lamb
up
played
CeCe
the
Lamb. NFL draft night. This why black dudes don't want a black woman.
Right.
This the YouTube video. CeCe Lamb, NFL draft night girlfriend. You know, type that on YouTube. Type that in. This is why brothers don't want, because they ratchet, bro.
Right.
Hey, no, I did. I saw a video where a brother was saying that, where like he was basically saying, he asked his black athlete friends, like, why you ain't with a black woman? It's like, because they always want something. They know you finna get some money. They don't know how to act.
Yep. They tell you to send them money for their nails and hair. Hey, that brother said it's an NFL athlete that's with a white woman, and he said he has never bought her anything. She brings him coffee. Dang. She buys him lunch and dinner and all types of stuff.
It's crazy, man.
Hey, that's crafty counsel.
Put
She
in
played
girlfriend. Yes, right there.
That's that one.
The set right there below. Yep. Pull that up. Bro, this is crazy.
Man, it's
bro.
crazy.
She on draft night going through his phone. On video, bro.
Just crazy.
Now, we're not condoning, we're not condoning none of this, but it was just funny, bro, to see that this is why this is why, black women, That's why the agents say, stay away from these black women.
Yeah. Or they could keep the black
How
woman,
long is this?
But they need to show.
Oh, just 2 minutes. Come on.
Yeah, they had to show the white woman in public. Like, they could keep the black woman, but in public, this your wife.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
That's crazy.
Sound. Just play it.
Emotions and excitement, one that these young men have been waiting for practically their entire lives. But what happens when the biggest day of your life gets overshadowed by the love of your life? This year's draft day had to be done virtually, but for these guys, it was no less life-changing. In 7 rounds with more than 30 picks per round, literally hundreds of lives change overnight. And it's more than just the players that are affected. Their families rejoice in the success too, and sometimes even the girlfriends. Most years, even with the jubilant celebrations, the focus still stays firmly planted on the newly minted NFL Pro. However, this year, a couple of girlfriends stole the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. In the first round, with the 17th pick, the Dallas Cowboys snagged CeeDee Lamb from Oklahoma. However, this momentous occasion in his career will most likely also be remembered as the day he shaded the ish out of his girlfriend who attempted to take his phone.
He can do that. He's a kid who's very explosive. He'll take that big hit, hold on to the football.
What the hell wrong with you?
Find the open area in that defense. Obviously, come out of Oklahoma, they schemed to get him the football, so route running throughout the transition.
Also in the first round, with the 29th pick, the Tennessee Titans chose Isaiah Wilson from Georgia. The offensive tackle was obviously overcome with emotion upon hearing the news, but unfortunately, the moment was stolen by his overzealous girlfriend who had to be hoisted from his lap and shooed away.
Look at
the
him.
video is equal parts hilarious and utterly ridiculous.
Wow.
Girl, this is not
She wanted
your
the fame.
moment.
All right, go back. Go back. Look at her. She want that fame.
And he had the pig back.
She like, yeah, I'm the one that got him here.
Right.
All right, go back to the article. Man. We went off on a white woman.
Hey, that's our native out.
Yeah, we went off on
That's
a
what we do.
white woman tangent. I'm telling you, it's never a wrong time to talk crap about white people.
Right.
Can I say one more thing about
Go
it?
ahead.
I think
That's
it's crazy.
right.
We as a people are crazy because the Bible say there's no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And it says Esau is the border of wickedness.
Right.
So how much more evil
is a white
woman?
Damn!
You are literally walking into a
white woman started slavery.
Right.
Basically.
Cap, like Kim Kardashian. You know, the
damn.
Kardashian, they have a show. You know, they've been with a lot of NFL players.
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Kim Kardashian is a black man's graveyard.
Dang. Literally. The scripture said holds a deep ditch.
Basically.
Right.
You fall in, you
She's
ain't
a
getting
deep,
out.
She's a deep ditch.
Meaning-
Real deep.
Real
What it
deep.
say?
Like an ocean.
Right.
What it say? It leads to death. Her house is death.
Yeah, real talk. Her house is deaf. All right, come on.
Let's go. Come back.
Yeah, reel me back. Reel me back.
Cold brain plenty.
Thank you.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, read that.
Bring it out.
Brings Plenty was
say something else. Yo.
Brings Plenty was reported missing by his family after an alleged domestic violence incident on March 31st in Lawrence. Police said they responded early that Sunday to reports of a female victim screaming for help at a Lawrence apartment. Brings Plenty, who police later identified as a suspect, reportedly fled before they arrived.
You see that? So now they're saying he fled the scene. He fled the scene of a domestic violence case with no evidence.
Come on
All
now,
she'll
dog.
scream, and now they suspected him of committing domestic violence.
Come on,
That
man.
just sounds like Jake, period, like a Jake man. Hey, your wife acting crazy, so you go and, hey, I'm gone, man.
I'm out.
I'm going to cool off.
You call police all you want. I'm out.
All right, I'm gone.
And the last time I checked, a domestic violence include two parties. But so why write the story like it's going to be his fault or it was him?
Because
You
you
feel
know
me?
why? 'Cause
Right.
she's Cinderella.
Right.
Right. And you can tell ain't nothing happened. Why? One, it's a white woman.
Right.
And if something happened, it'll be black eye, bruised arm.
Yeah.
Right. It's
For real.
nothing.
It's nothing.
You
You'll
go-
hear that.
You can hold him too hard in there, and you gonna see the print on him. Like I just held it off. Yeah, I see your print is on the arms. Like, yeah, you just.
Right.
I'm just holding them back from hitting me.
You can't defend yourself against no white woman.
Yep. The only way you can defend yourself is never touch one.
Right.
Stay far away, and even if you're in the vicinity of it, keep your hands in your pocket.
Right.
Don't look at it.
Don't look at them. Don't smell them.
Right.
Don't. I'm telling you, don't talk to them.
It's hard not to smell them.
Keep your head straight.
Hey, Cap, you seen the Boondocks, that episode where they was, I think they was playing kickball, and Uncle Ruckus was like, if you look at the white girl, it's a foul. If you breathe towards the white girl, it's a foul. And if you touch the white girl, it's a lynching.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Message.
Hey, that's some real talk, man. Bro, I done been cases where I try to get into an elevator and there's a white woman in there by herself. I will say, you have a nice day.
Right.
Beep. I will let the door close and click it again, bro. Yeah. Like, I don't want to be in there alone with you. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man, these white women get you killed.
mean, that's why the Lord. Can I get a strip?
Yeah.
Revelation 18:4.
Bring
it out.
That's why the Lord say this. Because, I mean, these white women, you're right, is a snare and a trap. Read that.
The book of Revelations, chapter 18 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Because you are partakers of the sins. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a basketball player, football player, you're partaking in having a white woman. That's the whole scheme of their plan.
Right.
It breaks up, black families. Now they looking at they watching TV and they can't see no structure in the black family.
Bro, I see one where they gave what's the brother from Colorado, Travis Hutter.
Yep.
They was giving him mad crap because he married a Northern Kingdom sister. Yeah, she's Northern Kingdom. He married. They gave him crap for that, man.
Wow.
Because he married. I think she Issachar.
That's crazy.
Married an Issachar sister, man.
So it's pitiful for us to
Boy, ain't no way for it.
our own people.
Yep.
And
Right.
How dare you?
You know,
Right. You influencers, but you can't be influential in a positive way towards the black, so-called black.
Right. I can only
American
influence
race.
black people to throw a ball, catch a ball, run
Right,
a ball.
you can do that. Right.
But I can't influence you to marry a black woman.
Right.
Damn. That's
Right.
heavy.
Hey, and
That's
you know,
heavy.
Kids and
That's heavy, bro.
You know, to your point, Officer Don, when it says that you not partake of her sins, you got to know if he was with Cole brings plenty. If he was with this dog for more than a year, he probably was celebrating Thanksgiving.
Right.
He was celebrating his own destruction.
Yeah,
Right.
Everything, bro. Easter. Actually, they were celebrating Easter.
Dang.
That when it happened, it was an Easter Sunday where he went missing.
What?
Exactly. It was Easter, bro.
That's crazy.
Go ahead, read that.
Traffic cameras showed Brings Plenty leaving Lawrence immediately after the incident, traveling south on US 59 highway in a 2005 Ford Explorer. Police asked for the public's help in finding Brings Plenty, who was wanted on charges related to
You
the
see
incident.
that? Wanted on charges related. They ain't got no probable
Evidence.
cause.
Right.
All they got is her screaming help.
That nigga's tripping.
5 days after his body was found, deputies said there is no foul play suspected in Brings Plenty's death.
No foul play.
No foul
So
play.
basically what they saying, he killed himself.
How?
So he cut his own hair off
Yeah.
and killed himself.
That's crazy.
Go ahead. Right. In the woods. Go ahead.
Cole Brings Plenty also appeared in Into the Wild Frontier and The Tall Tales of Jim Bridger, both Western TV shows, according to IMDb. He was a student at Haskell Indian Nations University in Lawrence. After Johnson County investigators said there was no foul play suspected in Brings Plenty's death, Lawrence police issued a statement saying their agency lacks proper engagement with the local Native American community.
Don't that sound familiar?
Right.
Go ahead.
Through meeting with Cole's family members and members of our Native American community, I clearly see that we are not where we need to be in partnering with a community that is very important to Lawrence history and to its current culture, Lawrence Police Chief Rich Lockhart said.
So hold up. So the sheriff department is saying that the Native American community does not want to cooperate with them.
I wonder why.
Why?
Something's going on, man.
Right.
Hey, we looked into it, but nobody wanted to talk.
Nobody wanted to talk.
about it.
Nobody want to talk. Nobody want to communicate with us. Nobody want to join with us. Right. You got to understand. They say the same thing about black people.
Right.
When black people get murdered, get shot down, and they say, well, nobody in the community wants to talk. Why do you think that? You have burnt every bridge that there ever was with the so-called Native American community. You have burnt every bridge there ever was with the so-called blacks in the hoods and the ghettos. Why would we want to talk to you?
For real.
You have done nothing for our people since you came to this land.
Right. The crazy part is we call you And then we the one be under investigation.
Right.
Now next thing you know, we in the back of the police car. Like, hey, I called you.
Be like, hey,
What in
sir,
the world wrong with you? I called you, and now I'm under investigation.
sir, your tone's a little aggressive. I'm gonna need you to come.
Yeah.
Right. Like, yeah, I'm aggressive because my daughter missing. Oh, what you do to her daughter? Did you whoop your child? Like, how in the world to get to this?
Was there a reason for her to run
How
away?
you gonna look for my daughter or what?
Right. hey, watch this. This is why the community does not want to cooperate. Go to the next video. Watch this.
And I think that's a smokescreen.
Come on, man.
I think that's we really didn't want to look into it anyway.
Because there's something going on. Right. They know. Bro, we're gonna get further in the show to let the people know just how many Native American Indians have been missing since January 1st, 2024 till today. So this is just 5 months? In the past 5 months, we're gonna see how many Gadite brothers and sisters are missing right now. Let's see. But watch this. Play it.
An investigation is underway after sheriff deputies found the body of a missing actor. The body of 27-year-old Cole Brings Plenty.
So stop.
Was found near.
Remember, imagery is everything, right? Running from the top. Imagery is everything. Running from the top. Watch this. Oh, hey, when I say pause it, stay with me, y'all.
An investigation is.
What's the first thing you see?
Police.
Oh, wait a minute. Sound like something going on here. The first thing that you see before you even hear the name Cole Brings Plenty is yellow police tape. Imagery is everything. Imagery is everything. They've already, what's the word?
Criminalized.
They already criminalized this brother without even letting the world know that he's murdered or he's dead.
Yeah, they say he's a criminal.
He's a criminal
so
already.
His murder is justified.
They calling him a savage.
Come
on now, dog.
Play it. Watch this.
Underway after sheriff deputies found the body of a missing actor. The body of 27-year-old Cole Brings Plenty.
Stop. Why they still got a police tape up? They found the body of a dead missing actor, Cole Brings Plenty. Behind his picture is police yellow tape.
That's crazy because it's showing like even though he's smiling, look non-threatening, he's dangerous.
He's dangerous.
Don't trust him.
He's a savage. He's evil.
Even when they smiling, they'll eat you.
He ran away from the cops and was found dead. We don't know how he died, but hey, remember what he ran away for.
Right.
Play it.
Was found near Edgerton today. KMBC 9's Peyton Headley is in Johnson County, Kansas, as this investigation begins.
Deputies were called to this area late this morning on the reports of an unoccupied vehicle. When they got here, they checked the area, and in the woods, they found a dead body.
Stop. Now I want you to understand. From the what's the word? From what they're giving, from the details they're giving us, I don't see what made them want to check the area for a body. Somebody called on an unoccupied vehicle. That means the vehicle is unoccupied. Nobody's in the vehicle. It's a car, empty. It's like me parking in Walmart, and somebody called the police and said this car is unoccupied. So nobody's gonna go inside of Walmart to look for me. They're gonna say, "Well, the car's unoccupied. Tow it or ticket it." What made them go to the woods to the exact spot of where he was and found his body? Out of all the places, they just knew he was in the area.
Right.
On foot.
On foot.
The story was already written. The story was he runs from the cops. He commits suicide in the woods. That's the story. The story was already written. That makes no sense. We need to do an area check. What would make you gotta understand? Police go off of hunches, right? Damn, I got a feeling. Damn, let me think. What would make police unit have a hunch that a dead body is in the woods, just from an unoccupied car? What would give them the hunch?
Right.
What would give them the thought to say, damn, we got to check the woods. There could be a dead body in there that was in the car that parked it and left and killed himself. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And another thing is crazy. People hunt in Kansas all the time. Don't people just park their car and be in the woods for days?
They just park.
They be in the woods for days hunting.
Something ain't right.
Right.
God, it's like a setup.
It's a setup.
It's a setup. That was already, the news just make it seem like, they found his body, but he was already been dead.
He was already dead, man. Somebody murdered him. Okay, let's just say he did kill himself because he was scared to get arrested for domestic violence. Why did he cut his hair?
Right.
What justification did he have for cutting his hair?
If you're going to kill yourself, why you go way out there do it?
To a people that have a culture of having a pride in their hair. You know what I'm saying? And just on that point, Cap, that's even hard to believe to even say, okay, let's say he killed himself, because he's running for his life because he know his life is in danger if the police get there and it's domestic violence. That's why he ran in the first place. So he obviously have a care for his life.
There's something going on here.
That's crazy. Hey, let's get a scripture on that if I can.
Go ahead, man. You got about 40 of them over there.
Let's get Habakkuk chapter 2.
Let's
get verse 4.
Bring it out.
I mean, because they created a false narrative to mislead the people.
Oh, damn.
Read that.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
This is talking about Esau again. Remember, the wicked are estranged from the womb. All right, keep reading.
But the just shall live by his faith.
Who is the just? We are the just. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American by the faith of Jesus Christ. Read that.
Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
What's that wine? That wine is lying, fornication,
different doctrines and everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Easter.
Keep reading.
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
He don't keep at home because he's everywhere. Different nations. All right? He taking people's nation, taking people's nationality. He's everywhere destroying.
Right.
Man.
Destroying people. Read that.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell.
He enlarges his what?
His desire as hell.
As hell. Read.
And is as death.
This man, this nation, this so-called white man is as what?
As death.
Dang. Read.
And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Hey, read that last part again. It cannot be what?
And cannot be satisfied.
God says he's as death, and even then, he's not satisfied with how much killing he's doing.
Right.
Even then, he's not satisfied by how many blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians are being put to death. He's not satisfied. If it was up to him, he would make sure we never live again.
Right.
We would go extinct if it was up to him.
Right.
Because if it weren't for God, we all be dead.
Yep.
Right, we completely destroy. He's still not satisfied.
Yeah, like, I know you down at the bottom and we kill you a lot, but
Yeah. Hey, still not satisfied. I know I took everything from you
Right.
and then gave you nothing back. Still not satisfied.
That's the same way on the reservations. You go to the reservation, you don't push them in the reservation, but then now most of the population is Esau.
Right.
Yep.
You can't even be satisfied on the little piece of crappy land that you gave them. We still got to occupy that too.
Think
That's
God is not
crazy,
going to
yo.
hold you guilty for that?
Man, can I get a precept to that one?
Go ahead.
Was you finished, also?
Yes, sir.
Give me Ezekiel 28, 2. But this way he's running because, oh my goodness, I hit God. I hit God. 28 years started 2.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 28 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up.
That's what we were talking about. They heart lifted up. Can't nobody do nothing wrong. We were just talking about that with the basketball, the football draft, everything. Go read.
And thou hast said, I am a God.
Now they heart, they think they God. How dare you hit my daughter? Don't you know? Her daddy a God. Read.
I sit in the seat of God.
I sit in the seat of God. That's why they can make up all these. They made up this. They can make it up, and when you got to believe it, because that's what I wrote. Read.
I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas.
Uh-huh.
Yet thou art a man and not God.
I said you a man and you ain't God. Read.
Though thou set thine heart as the heart of God. Behold, Thou art wiser than Daniel.
They wiser than Daniel because guess what? They fooled a lot of people with this article. But they ain't gonna fool. They ain't gonna fool the Israelites. But a regular eye look at this and this what they gonna believe. They already set this narrative and they do it all the time, just like they set narratives against us. They said they be thinking 20 steps ahead of the plain Negro.
Right.
They wiser than Daniel. Like, hey, all we gotta do is tell them this. All we gotta do is tell them that, and they gonna believe us. If you don't believe them, you anti-Semitic.
Right.
Hey, read the last part of verse 2. Yet thou art a man.
Yet thou art a man.
Watch this.
And not God.
Go ahead.
Though thou set thine heart as the heart of God.
When it says thou set thy mind as the mind of God, they claim everything came from them.
Right.
Very existence came from their knowledge. That's what they say, the Big Bang Theory.
Right.
Evolution. Give me some more. Scientology.
Right.
They say, I'm God. There is no God. I created it. Caesar Borgia.
Wow.
They claim that every knowledge on the earth comes from them.
That's going back to Daniel. They changed time, changed everything.
Yep, changed everything,
saying,
man.
Okay, I'm God.
Yep. Go back to the article video. Play it. Play it.
Johnson County, Kansas Sheriff's deputies identified the body as actor Cole Brings Plenty. The 27-year-old was best known for his role in 1923, a spinoff of the popular show Yellowstone. Brings Plenty was reported missing on Easter Sunday from Lawrence. Police there were searching for him in relation to a domestic violence case from last weekend.
So hold up. Go to the next one. Tell me y'all heard that, right? Go to the next video.
And Cap, you know what's crazy? This reminds me of that good old boy stuff. You know how in the South you'll come up missing and the sheriff don't know nothing.
Right,
about
sheriff
it.
don't know nothing going on.
Malcolm X used to be like, anything below Canada is the South.
Damn. Play it.
Like, share, subscribe. IUIC Denver. IUIC Denver in the classroom. It's okay. You could no, you're good. Appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, let's get the comments up, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Let's do it.
News out of Johnson County, Kansas. Sheriff's deputies have found the body of missing actor Cole Brings Plenty. He was in a wooded area near Homestead Lane, south of Gardner. Someone saw an abandoned vehicle. They called officials. Lawrence police were searching for him, saying he was a suspect in a domestic violence case from last weekend.
Go to the next one. Go to the next video.
New details.
Turn it up.
We have new details tonight after sheriff's deputies found the body of a missing actor. 27-year-old Cole Brings Plenty was found near Edgerton, Kansas last week. Deputies say there is no indication of foul play. They found his body in a wooded area. Lawrence police had been searching for him as a suspect in a domestic violence case. Brings.
What did all three of these videos have in common? They called him a suspect. Don't they do the same thing to Judah? Give me that Jeremiah 50. They do the same thing to Judah.
Right.
What's the brother? What's the brother that had the knee on his neck?
That was
George Floyd.
When George Floyd was murdered, the first thing they did was bring up his criminal history.
Right.
That's the first thing they did. When Trayvon Martin was murdered, the first thing they did was bring up his toxicology report. That's the word.
Right.
That's the word I'm looking for, right? Yeah. Toxicology report. Oh, he had marijuana in his system.
Weed.
When Mike Brown was murdered, the first thing they did was play the video of him getting into it with the cashier at the gas station. They justify themselves by our past. By what? By our sin, they justify themselves. That's what they do. That's what the white man does. He does the same thing for Judah, which are the so-called blacks, the same thing for Gad, which are the so-called Native Indians. Same exact thing. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 33.
Go ahead. Bring it out.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel.
The children of Israel.
And the children of Judah.
The children of Judah.
Were oppressed together.
So that means we're going to go through the same exact atrocities. The same exact verbiage of our murders. Right. The verbiage of how we get killed would be the same. The verbiage that the news team uses about our murders will be the same. It's all the same. When a white, hey, y'all remember? Y'all remember we did the show Gabby Petito?
Yes.
How the whole world was looking for this white woman.
And they ain't bring up her boyfriend now.
Then they bring up a boyfriend. The boyfriend dipped. They was looking for this white woman from sun up to sundown. Colorado sent PDs to Florida to help look for this white woman. But you got thousands of missing indigenous women and men and children, and nobody gives a doggone.
Come on, man.
Nobody cares. That lets you know. Read it again.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel.
That lets you know who the children of Israel are. The children of Israel are those that nobody gives a doggone about. Because everybody loves the white man. White woman go missing, the world stops. Chinese man go get missing or get murdered, the world stops. But an Israelite goes missing or gets murdered,
nobody cares.
Now Jonathan Greenblatt is talking about anti-Semitism.
Right.
Hate crimes.
Pray for Israel.
What Palestine doing is the worst genocide in human mankind.
Hamas is evil.
Hamas is evil. Hamas is evil. This is crazy.
You barely even get 15 seconds on the news if we go missing.
Bro, this clip is a minute long, I believe.
And that's it.
It looked less than that. It looked like 20 seconds.
20 seconds long. And that's all the coverage they gave to our brother.
Right.
And
that's all the coverage they gave. Go ahead, Os.
And all you get out of the clip is there was no foul play, meaning it was his fault he died.
Yep.
And he just beat up his girlfriend, basically.
Basically, it's no foul play. He deserved it.
He deserved it.
When the last time I checked, a suspect mean that it requires investigation to see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Suspect don't mean you're guilty.
Yeah. Hey, go to the we done with this. We done with this. You gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I pull a script real
ahead.
quick? Can I get Psalms 50?
Lord's will we get through these articles. Lord's
Yes,
will.
sir. Psalms 50 and verse 19, because you said a heavy point, Cap. You said they have the ability to defame and criminalize us just like it's nothing.
Right.
And this brother Cole brings plenty. Ain't no criminal record to bring up here.
No criminal record.
They got that one weird little spat.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to do their best to use their witchcraft.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep.
What you want?
Psalms 50 and verse 19.
The book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
Frameth deceit, meaning they set up lies on our people.
Mm-hmm.
They may even the best of us, they gonna make us seem like we the devil the Bible speaks of. Go ahead.
Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
That's Esau. And more specifically, Amalek.
Right.
Jonathan Greenblatt. The Jewish man, the Ashkenazis that own CBS and ABC and these different companies. Go ahead.
Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
They lie on us all day like we the predators, we the savages, we the monsters of society. When they the ones kidnapping these indigenous and black and Hispanic women. They the one that taking us into the woods and lynching us. They're the ones doing evil.
Yep.
But they make us seem like we the bad guys.
Yep. That's what they do. Hey, but we gonna try to get through these, y'all. We gonna try to get through them. If we don't, we'll do a part 2 next week. You know how we get down. Hey, pull up the next one. Watch this. Is this the one that I want? This the next one? Okay, go ahead. Come on.
Make sure you guys like, share,
An actor
subscribe.
who appeared in the Yellowstone's spin-off series 1923 was found dead in Kansas on Friday. Police have been looking for the 27-year-old Cole Brings Plenty since Sunday in connection to a domestic violence case.
Stop. Y'all see this?
That's crazy.
They are, and it's such a shame that they do this to us, bro. When we get put to death, and you know what's crazy? When the prophets start getting put to death, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to bring up some bogus crap. They're even going to dive into our backgrounds, our history, stuff we did thousands of years ago, They're going to do the same thing. They're going to demonize us so that our death does not empower anybody.
Right.
I hate it
Character
here.
assassination.
Character assassination. Yeah, but little do they know, brother, Scripture cannot be broken.
That's right.
The Scripture cannot be broken. Our death will bring forth the kingdom of God. Believe that. Believe that.
That's right. If it was Esau, they wouldn't even bring her the domestic
Hell
violence
no.
case.
It would be like, hey, he's a good kid, A+ student.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, they would have had his damn prom picture up there.
Right.
And you got to think Esau, they've been doing this since blackface.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So the painting the pictures of you raping white women and this and that, showing the movies up until what else? Boys in the Hood.
Yep.
And, what is it? Native American, Indian movies.
Yeah, the whole thing with Westerns
Cowboy
was
movies.
they get the white man to play Gad, and then they'd have him either be super stoic and, I'm Chief such and such, or they have him be a straight monster killing and raping folk.
Right, we the
What
villain.
in the hell? Yep, we are the villain. Hey, but go to the next one. All this stems back. All this that we were talking about today, our brother Cole Brings Plenty was murdered. He was murdered, man. I believe it until they bring up evidence that he wasn't, and I still won't believe it. Because ain't no way this dude cut his own hair off. Why would you cut your own hair off? The only reason to cut a so-called Native American's hair off is to do the same thing they did to our people years ago.
Right.
It's called kill the Indian, save the man.
Right.
Assimilation. Is this the video I want?
Or bring it out.
Cop is
Yes.
crazy.
Yes. Report details brutal treatment. Yep.
I said Cop is crazy because Gabby Petito's boyfriend, he was in domestic violence and they never even touch him. We don't get the same justice.
Damn.
Man.
He was able to get away with
So
it.
he said he was known for domestic violence?
He actually got pulled over in Utah
Bro,
by the police.
I seen that video.
Yes.
I seen that video when the police pulled them over and they let him go.
Yes.
They were supposed to arrest him. She claimed that he beat her.
Yes.
And he, according to the video, it was like two police officers. They had him on the back of the car. They had her inside the unit, and they're asking him what's going on. She's saying, yeah, he hit me. But it wasn't like that. He just what she said? He's just frustrated. So they gave him a talk, like, yeah, you can't do this, be gentle, They sent them off, and she came up missing.
Hey, if that would have been us, that talk would have been with a
Not the
nice
same justice. We don't get the same treatment.
Hey, remember we did a class on that. It was like Esau is the reason Gabby Petito is dead.
Right.
The white man is the reason. The white man. The white police officers. Go ahead, play the video.
The federal government detailed for the first time today the brutality and treatment that Native American children suffered when beginning in the 1800s.
She looked like she was there
they were forcibly moved
whooping their ass
into
too.
U.S.
Right.
boarding schools. Leaders of different tribes and communities spelled out a litany of horrors that they say led to a cultural genocide that still impacts Native Americans to this day. Amna Nawaz looks at what the investigation found.
Judy, between 1819 and 1969, thousands of Native American, Alaskan Native, and Hawaiian Native children attended these U.S. government schools, part of a system of over 400 facilities spread out across 37 states or then territories. More than 500 children died while attending. Kids as young as 4 were forcibly removed from their families, transported across the country in some cases to schools where they were banned from speaking their language, forced to do manual labor, and suffered physical and sexual abuse. Secretary of the Interior Deb Haaland spoke today about her own connection to those schools during a difficult and emotional press conference.
The fact that I am standing here today as the first Indigenous Cabinet Secretary is testament to the strength and determination of Native people. I am here because my ancestors persevered. I stand on the shoulders of my grandmother and my mother, and the work we will do with the Federal Indian Boarding School Initiative will have a transformational impact on the generations who follow.
Also at that event was our guest, Deborah Parker. She is CEO of the National Native American Boarding School Healing Coalition and a member of the Tulalip tribe in Washington. The coalition works with the government on this report. Deborah, welcome to the NewsHour, and thank you for making the time. We could hear it there in Secretary Haaland's voice. I heard it in your voice when you were speaking earlier today, too. It was difficult. And I wonder if you can just tell me what it was like in that moment, what it felt like in the room to finally be able to come forward and share these findings.
You know, in that moment, it was like a release of extreme amount of sorrow and grief, but also this feeling of pride that we're here today. We're in Washington, D.C. We're at our nation's capital. You know, I'm sitting next to an indigenous woman from the Laguna Pueblo, known as the U.S. Secretary Interior, Deb Haaland, and we're here to share a story, to share a truth that has not been told for generations. The enormous feeling of that has impacted so many of us for generations, and it's time that we tell this story. It starts with this Interior report on the U.S. boarding schools and how we've been impacted by this federal government on the lives of Indigenous children and families.
And we should note that this first report is volume 1. There will be more findings from the investigation to come, but specifically this work found marked and unmarked burial sites at 53 different schools, the remains of hundreds of children who died in U.S. government custody. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the details uncovered in this investigation? What kind of treatment did those children go through at those schools? How did they die?
So many of our children were taken and never returned. We know that some of them were murdered. Some of them were buried on residential school, boarding school sites and near rivers, on hillsides. The stories are so enormous, and we know these stories from our relatives. We know these stories so well, but we're waiting for the federal government. We're waiting for churches, for others to tell the story as well. And, you know, when we talk about the pain, these were beatings, tortures, children. Just the other day, a member from the Alaska Native tribe shared with me that his mother was put in the basement of one of the boarding schools. She was chained to a heater and she was beaten daily. And so
pause it. You gotta understand, right? History always does what? Repeat itself. If they doing this then, they're doing it now. And they're doing it under another name. They're not doing it under boarding schools. They're not doing it under, well, I'm going to chain you up to a heater and beat you. I'm going to make you change your name, change your They're not doing that now. What they're doing now is now they're kidnapping our brothers and sisters. Now it's just something called missing women. What is it called?
Missing and murdered indigenous
Missing and murdered indigenous women. And men actually fall into that category as well, not just the women.
Right.
It should be missing and murdered indigenous people.
Right.
Yeah, it's MMIR is just relatives. Missing and murdered indigenous relatives, so men too.
Yeah.
Right.
It is happening to everybody.
Which is crazy because they push them so far off or away from everybody else that this is never brought up. And it's easier for them to take them and nobody knows about it.
And don't nobody know nothing. That's crazy.
You know, it's heavy because we bring up Cole Bring Plenty being murdered. He was lynched.
Yeah.
That was a lynching.
That was a lynching.
And no, they don't want to connect the fact that it was that they were lynched. And even then, you looking like South Dakota. South Dakota was the place of the biggest lynching in U.S. history, and it was all the Sioux tribe.
Yep.
And Abraham Lincoln did it. And then now you look at this situation and what's going on with the missing and murdered indigenous relatives. That's spiritual lynching.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can I get a script? Yeah.
Yep. We got to get through this, man.
All right, let's go.
We got to get through this. Get the next one. Bring up scripture after this video, officer. This is a crisis. We got to skip this one. Yeah, we got oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the one. This is a crisis. Yep, pull that one up. This is in Colorado. Go ahead. Y'all see this? That's Gabby Petito. For those that don't know, that's Gabby Petito. Go ahead.
Well, for the last week, this country has been ravenous for news about Gabby Petito.
Stop.
Even the wording, ravenous?
This country, has been ravenous about the news of Gabby Petito.
Stop it.
One white woman.
Get some help. No yellow tape.
No yellow tape.
No.
Hey, but watch it. Hey, go back to the picture.
Look at the happy picture.
Go to the picture, bro. He murdered her.
Right.
And even he is not being demonized.
Right.
It's just crazy.
It's a mental health crisis.
This is crazy.
Hey, with our brother, they was real like cold and serious.
Cold, bro.
Oh yeah, cold. Suspect of a domestic violence.
Yeah.
He was found dead. With this, man, the whole country has been worried.
Been ravenous.
It's night and day, man. It's not fair, man.
The dudes basically said, yeah, he's a domestic violence suspect. Nigger.
Nigger.
Powerful
nigger.
Bring on the NFL draft.
Right, yeah.
In other news.
We had a kid in the show today. And
In other news, we had firefighters save a kitten from out of a tree.
Right.
God bless those firefighters. Hey, ready for the top again, bro. This is crazy.
Well, for the last week, this country has been ravenous for news about Gabby Petito, a pretty 22-year-old woman who disappeared on a trip with her boyfriend and who was later found dead in Wyoming.
The families of other missing persons took special notice of Petito's case, not necessarily in the details, but in the amount of attention that particular case received.
And because they spoke up, the attention has now turned to the indigenous community. And the alarmingly high rate their women and men go missing or are murdered.
We've brought you some of their stories before, but never with the depth they deserve. And we hope tonight's coverage will be one admittedly small step toward addressing that disparity.
It's been approximately 6 months now.
On March 20th, Kim Lertjun Tharangol went missing.
Close to midnight, the cell phone went dead.
Stopped using her bank account, stopped smiling for Instagram, and stopped answering her family's calls.
We had never heard from her again.
Todd Lertjun Tharangol is Kim's brother.
We definitely knew that something was not right.
In April, he flew from Maryland to look for her. All he found were loose ends.
There was no real solid lead on my sister or her whereabouts.
According to a missing persons report written by Greenwood Village Police, Kim said she was packing up and leaving her boyfriend on March 20th. That night, she was spotted at the Bellevue Light Rail Station on East Union.
But after police had visited the station, video footage, surveillance footage verified that she actually did not get on a train.
Police interviewed Kim's boyfriend and asked him if he had anything to do with her disappearance. He said he did not. He also said Kim was troubled and sometimes lived in a homeless camp. Her brother said they explored that possibility as well.
We went to homeless camps. We handed out flyers. We hung flyers around the city, but unfortunately, nothing really panned out.
Todd says Kim's case is...
Real quick, why they didn't show the boyfriend face here?
Something to think about. Officer Don just brought it out. He said she probably was white. He probably was a white dude.
Wait a minute. No, in Colorado, he was probably white.
He probably white. Go ahead.
Being taken seriously, both by Greenwood Village Police and by the local media.
You all have continuously reached out, followed up, and been willing to run my sister's story.
But seeing the coverage of Gabby Petito's case,
my heart goes out to that family.
The resources marshaled to find her body and her killer, he can't help but wonder what just a little more attention would have done for his sister.
You know, it can be frustrating because I know that I also reached out to the Federal Bureau of Investigation myself, the office that's there in Denver, and really, I'll just say I didn't receive much support.
Todd, a member of the Laguna Pueblo tribe, is far from the only one frustrated. Petito's body was found in Wyoming, a sparsely populated state where missing indigenous men and women number in the hundreds.
Whoa.
But they found her.
They found her dead body, but they have yet to find the thousands, the hundreds of missing indigenous relatives, bro. That lets you know if they really wanted to, they can find you. But they don't care because you're not actually here. Right.
So Black Lives
I'll say that
Matter.
again. They don't care because you're not actually here. You're being sex trafficked. A lot of these Gadite women, they not here, bro. They've been sex trafficked all over the world.
Saudi Arabia,
South America,
Europe,
Dominican. They being sex trafficked and they moving around. They going from state to state, going to Canada throughout. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is going on. This stuff is going on because in Canada, they have thousands of women go missing a day.
Right.
A day. We went to Saskatchewan. And just in Saskatchewan alone, which is Canada, they are the numbers are like 100 women a day.
And
Get reported missing.
And you being out in Saskatchewan, ain't nothing out there.
Ain't nothing out there.
Like Wyoming.
Yep, ain't nothing
If
out
you drive to Wyoming, you go hours before you get to the next town.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hours.
Yep. So this stuff is going on, man. It's some evil stuff. The FBI has technology to find Gabby Petito's dead, lifeless body in an area where nobody would ever stumble upon her.
Right.
But they can't find our brothers and sisters from the tribe of Gad. This is crazy.
That lets you know it's from the top up. They like, oh, you look at that. We looked them up in the file. Oh yeah, we know where she at, but we can't tell you. That's why they had to put. Oh, she probably with the homeless and all that crap. She never got on the train. Oh, they making it seem like she did it to herself.
Officer, they painting that story, man.
Right. Yeah.
They writing her story while she disappeared. So in their mind, when they hear a Native American woman is missing, they think runaway.
Runaway.
They think, just like you said, well, she was living with the homeless. Maybe she's with the homeless.
Yeah.
She didn't get on the train.
Right.
She told her boyfriend that she was leaving him. She's still around. She just ran away from you.
Right, because what they was looking at, they was like, she stopped. What? She stopped smiling on
smiling.
social media. What?
She stopped using her bank account.
Right.
She stopped picking up her phone calls.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Basically, Esau treating us like merchandise.
Right.
It's like if some merchandise goes missing off the shelf, you just write it off.
You just write it off.
It's,
You'd be like, we got more.
Exactly.
We got more Native American women that we can rape, rob, and murder. We have more. Go ahead, man. Let's finish this video. We're going to try to...
Time people don't realize we're still here. They don't think of us as a modern people.
Monica Snowbird runs the Hesea Advocate Program in Colorado Springs. Funded by grants and pulled together by a skeleton crew, they support Indigenous survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault.
We do financial literacy, we do career readiness, we kayak a lot. There's not much of anything we don't do.
And speak for the missing and the murdered.
This is a crisis. This is intentionally happening, and we need to rally around it.
Behind Snowbird sit signs bearing the names and faces of Sherry Barker and Agnes Jerry Foland.
Cherie was from Standing Rock. Her family's from Standing Rock. I knew her when she was a little girl.
Barker was killed during a robbery in 2016.
She was shot in her car with her son in the backseat.
Her case was solved. Foland was stabbed to death in 2002. Hers is considered cold.
No open investigation going on about her case, no leads. It's considered to be unsolved, and she was a veteran. Both of these women deserve justice.
Stories like theirs get attention every couple of years when a new movie comes out or a mural is unveiled.
However many murals we put up, however many documentaries we put out, it's still, we aren't on the radar continually.
Or in this case, when a white woman's disappearance goes viral.
It shouldn't take a white woman dying for Native voices to be uplifted.
And someone does a story on the overlooked.
The response that young woman and her family received nationally is the appropriate response. That's the response that should be the standard for every time someone goes missing. And it's not.
Snowbird knows the attention won't last.
I don't think it's even going to last a week. I think I'd be surprised if it went that long.
Yo, hold on, real quick. I'm sorry. It was very subtle, but even the shot that they did where they said it's not going to last, they zoomed out to her background and had her face blurred to let you know we know it don't matter.
Right. It don't matter.
That's
You don't
crazy
matter.
witchcraft.
You don't matter. Go ahead.
Her mission will. Inside her small headquarters, there's a pantry stocked with food, clothes, and regalia for anyone who needs them, and someone to listen and to advocate when it seems no one else is.
And if that means that we are constantly beating down doors to make people do better, then that's unfortunately what we're going to do.
And advocates say there are several reasons Native women go missing at such a high rate, but Abigail Echo-Hawk with the Urban Indian Health Institute tells us that above all else, there is a general apathy toward these cases in the national conversation and among law enforcement.
I've talked to families who tried to file missing persons reports and nobody would even take their report, saying, oh, maybe she'll come back, or she was probably a runaway, or, you know, this is what happens. Native women come and go. This is where we see the inequity, not only in the coverage, but the way that law enforcement was investigating these cases and the way that government officials hopped onto it to find this woman. Why don't they do that for us? We don't see that happening for Native people.
In 2018, Echo-Hawk's group published a report that found 7 cases involving missing or murdered Indigenous women were not included in Denver law enforcement records. And this week we asked Police Chief Paul Pazin about those findings. He didn't go into specifics, but he was adamant that his department cares for these families and is doing all it can.
We take this serious. This is a personal issue that, particularly around Indigenous community members, that we want to make sure that they are being heard, that we're actually out there taking these matters very serious.
And everyone we interviewed for this story had so many insightful things to say.
And you will find more of their thoughts on this crisis, its causes, and what can be done about it on thedenverchannel.com. And if there's a missing persons case that you would like us to look into, tell us about it in an email, or you can call the number on your screen and leave us a voicemail.
Hey, get Psalms 37 and 32 real quick. Then we're going to play one more, and then we're going to get out of here. We'll save the rest for next week. I know y'all brothers is famished.
I'm energized.
Psalms 37 and start at verse 31.
37, 31?
Yeah.
The book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 31.
Bring it out.
The law of his God is in his heart.
Go ahead.
None of his steps shall slide.
Talk about a righteous man. Watch verse 32.
The wicked watcheth the righteous.
The wicked watches the righteous. Read.
And seek to slay him.
And do what?
Seeketh to slay him.
That's what's going on. The wicked is watching the righteous. The wicked looks for opportunity to do what? To slay God's people. That what goes on. Read.
The Lord will not leave him in his hand.
The Lord will not leave him in his hand. Come on.
Nor condemn him when he is judged.
Read.
Wait on the Lord and keep his way.
That's what we got to do. We got to keep God's commandments. We have to come back to our nationality. You so-called Native American Indians, you are from the tribe of Gad.
Right.
You are God's people. You are the Israelites. This Bible is your book.
Right.
This Bible is your history. Your culture that you're living in now is the white man's culture. And you know what's crazy? They will say, yeah, the white man came and put us in boarding schools. Then that means what you're doing now was only allowed by the white man.
Right.
The culture that you're so hell-bent on was given to you by the permission of the white man.
Right.
But you so hell-bent on it. You thinking that is really yours, but it's actually the people that enslaved you.
Right.
Read on.
Wait on the Lord.
Go ahead.
And keep his way.
Keep his way.
And he shall exalt thee
Read.
to inherit the land.
That's the goal. The goal is to inherit the earth. Read.
When the wicked are cut off.
When the what?
When the wicked are cut off.
God says the wicked going to be cut off. It's going to come a time when this white man ain't going to be here no more. The China man ain't going to be here no more. The Japanese man ain't going to be here no more. The Arab man ain't going to be here no more. It's going to come a time when these nations are going to be wiped off the face of the planet.
Hallelujah.
But they must serve. Right. They must serve first. And all praises to the Most High for that.
Praise.
Right.
I'm trying to get some servants.
That's right.
Read on.
When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it.
Go ahead.
I have seen the wicked in great power.
In great power.
And spreading himself like a green bay tree.
That's what we see today. The wicked's in great power. They're able to kidnap you and then write it off like a bad check. They able to kidnap you and just say, well, she's missing. Let's move on to the next. But the white woman get all the resources in America. The FBI, the CIA, local police departments from states that she never even been to was looking for. They had thermal red vision. Right. They had heat vision. They had all types of different new mechanical items to find this white woman.
Right.
Read on.
Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found.
Read.
Mark the perfect man.
God says what?
Mark the perfect man.
That's what the Lord is doing. Marking the perfect man. Read on.
And behold the upright.
Read.
For the end of that man is peace.
Is what?
Is peace.
You want peace? God says you got to be perfect. You want righteousness? You got to be perfect. If you want justice, you have to be perfect. Verse 38.
Verse 38. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together.
Read.
The end of the wicked.
The end of the wicked
shall be cut off.
And that's the end game. The end of the wicked is going to be cut off. No more missing indigenous persons relatives. No more blacks getting murdered in the street. No more cops shooting in the back. No more redlining. No more work. No more rent. No more taxes. No more light bills. No more car insurance.
Yes.
No more getting your car towed.
No more getting your car towed.
Break it out.
No more registration.
Hey, that's
no
right.
more child support. No more modern medicine.
Right.
No more McDonald's.
Oh.
No more Chick-fil-A.
Amen.
No, he trying to go to tickets. No, no more Popeye's chicken, yuck and I. Hey, last one. Get the article. We gonna end on this right here. Get the article. The last one. Get the last one. Yep, you're in the spirit. I want you to go to Revised Search. Go to Revised Search at the top to the right. And I want you to go down, and I want you to click on American Indian.
Cap, you know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking at what they had on screen. All these cities that our brothers and sisters are going missing from all got Gadite names.
Yep.
That's
Hey,
cold as ice.
Look at this, though. Read that right there. Just read the top.
I can't see. How many people? Oh, I got you. 875 missing person cases found.
This is 875 missing persons. Now, I want you to go to the date. Blow it up.
Ooh.
Them are just cases.
Hold up.
Okay, I see.
You can see it?
Yes, sir. Date. 8/29/2023. Is that the top? That's the top one? Yes.
Nah, you good. So this is what? 800 and something. How much was it? 800 and what?
875.
875 brothers and sisters from the tribe of Gad are missing just this year alone.
And that's just what they report.
And I was
That's
just
what
about
they
to say,
report.
that's reported, and they ain't see other cases and stuff.
We need to let this sink in.
That's in 5 months.
This right, just 5 months alone. From January to May.
We just made it.
He don't be counting. It's all right.
That is 5 months, right? January, February, March. That's 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah, what you talking about?
He can't count.
You don't snow.
Say he counts the ACO, man.
Right.
January.
Damn.
January's my month. January 1st, February 1st. What's the next one? March
Come on
1st,
now.
April 1st, May 1st.
Again, he went to a Catholic school. He didn't go to school.
Oh, you know, you might be right. January, February is 1 month.
Yeah.
February to April, 1 month. April to month. Nah, you're right. It is 4 months.
That's
You're right,
even
Jordan.
worse.
You're right. It's 4 months. So that's the you can't count.
Even worse.
I'm Judah.
Hey.
No.
Nah,
Damn.
he ain't gonna apologize.
Hey, that's now you're right, but it's only 4 months.
Right.
In the span of 4 months, 875 missing cases is Native American Indians.
That's like 220 people a month.
That is crazy. Hey, how many days in a month? 30?
30. Yeah, I was about to say.
Break that down. So somebody break that down. How many of that is a day? So it's what, 30 days in a month?
Yes, sir.
That's 7 people a day.
7 people a day is crazy.
7 people a day. Right.
That,
Bruh, we gotta let that we gotta pause for dramatic effect. 7 people a day, every day for the last 4 months that were Native American Indians went missing.
Cap, I know we trying to close. Can I grab a scripture real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Give me Deuteronomy 28,
Pull your
66.
Pull your scripture.
Start at 65. Because we got to know, just from seeing these stats alone, that you so-called Native Americans are the Israelites.
Yep.
Right.
You are the tribe of Gad.
Better believe it.
Because you don't see missing Asian folk. You don't see missing Arabs. Only us. Oh, you got it?
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 66.
Start at 65.
Bring it out.
Verse 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
Fear, afraid. We afraid we gonna go missing. Or my sister might go missing. Or my little brother, my son, my daughter, I might go missing. Go ahead.
And failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind.
And depression. Depression comes with this. Go ahead.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
That's Cole brings plenty. Yep. That's Rasheem Carter.
Damn.
875 people.
Exactly. Your life hang in balance. Go ahead.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night.
Go ahead.
And shalt have none assurance of thy life.
Your life is not guaranteed. When you living on these reservations or you living in these major cities, you know you could be next. Because that's the narrative and that's the reality of our situation.
Damn. That's heavy. Hey, get that in Psalms. We're going to close out with this unless officers, y'all got a scripture. Come on, break it out.
I got one. Let's go to Lamentation 1 and 8.
Bring it out.
Lamentation 1 and 8.
Bring it out.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
That's right.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 1 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Jerusalem hath grievously sinned.
That's you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We sin grievously. Keep going.
Therefore she is removed.
She is removed. She is removed into the hands of the enemy. She's removed into different countries, different nations, disappearing. You know, read that.
All that honored her despise her.
All these nations despised us. You got to understand, we was once honored.
Right.
We once ruled this world, this planet. Now everybody despise us. Everybody hate us. Read.
Because they have seen her nakedness.
And once again, what's that nakedness? That nakedness is sin. That nakedness is sin. All right, they seen our sin. Read.
Yea, she sigheth.
Now what we do? We sigh. Why we sigh? Keep going.
Come on.
And turneth backward.
And turn it back. We think, oh, we can't recover from this. I mean, it's like a modest woman who has been seen naked. It's like they ain't gonna get this out.
Yeah, shame.
Shame.
Damn,
picture
they
gonna
gonna
always
never.
be in there.
That right.
Can't recover from this.
They can't unsee it.
Right. That's us.
Damn, that's heavy. You got something else?
Yes, sir. Lamentation 4:17. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I was holding it in my pocket for a second.
The book of Lamentations.
Your hand out my pocket.
Right.
Get your hands out my pocket.
Let's go.
Lamentation chapter 4 and verse 17.
Right.
As for us,
read.
Our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
Because what we doing, we looking at, we seeing these things, man, and they crying to the white man, the same people that's doing it to them. They crying to him like, oh, we need help. These same people that's doing it to you.
Yep.
Read.
And our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
They don't even want to save you. Right. They the one that doing it to you. Keep on reading.
They hunt our steps.
What they doing? 875 people missing. They what?
They hunt our steps.
Like you said, Rasheem Carter, they hunting our steps. Trayvon Brown, Cole brings plenty.
Yep.
Bring it out.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
Yeah, they can't even go. They in the reservation, you ain't really got streets. You got roads.
Right. Dirt roads.
Dirt roads. We can't even go in them. Read.
Our end is near.
Our end is near. Read.
Our days are fulfilled. For our end is come.
Hey, all this is coming because it goes down to we don't want to keep the commandments of God.
Right.
We believe in our traditions and our heritage and whatever the white man gave us, the same people that we cried to for, but we don't want to keep God's commandments. We need to start keeping God's commandments. Ask the Israelites. Know that you're the Israelites. God has sent your brothers to you. Start answering the call.
Right. Hey,
right,
that's heavy. That's heavy. The Lord did. The Lord sent the prophets to the reservations, and nobody want to hear the Bible. Nobody want real solutions. But we would hear when a white man come knocking on the door. Hey, get Psalms 34. We're going to end on this. Psalms 34 and 12. Psalms 34 and 12.
The book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
What man is he that desireth life?
Come on.
And loveth many days, that he may see good?
What man is he that desireth life? This is what our brothers and sisters are begging for. They're begging for life. They're just begging the wrong person. Read.
Keep thy tongue from evil.
Keep thy tongue from evil.
And thy lips from speaking guile.
Read.
Depart from evil and do good.
God says depart from evil. Your culture that you call heritage, the reservation culture is evil. Read.
Depart from evil and do good.
Read.
Seek peace and pursue it.
Come on.
The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are upon unto their cry.
The Lord say, I hear those that are righteous. The Lord ain't hearing us. The Lord ain't hearing our brothers and sisters on these reservations. Why? Because we ain't keeping no commandments. We don't even want to follow after righteousness. Read.
The face of the Lord is against them that do evil.
Read.
To cut off the remembrance of them from the earth.
See, you don't understand. God says those that are evil will be cut off from the earth. When you get tired of being stolen from off the reservation, you're going to repent. When you get tired of those that's happening to like our brother, what's the brother name? Cole brings plenty. When you get tired of that, you're going to repent.
Right.
Read.
The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth.
Do what?
The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth.
Read.
And delivereth them out of all their troubles.
See, you crying, but you ain't crying to the right God.
Right.
You ain't crying to the right people. You ain't crying with the right purpose.
Right.
Because God said when his people cry, he hears them and he delivers them out of all their trouble. Read.
The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart.
Who got a broken heart? Our brothers and sisters on these reservations got broken hearts. Our mothers that have never seen their child in hundreds of years have broken hearts. Our brothers and sisters that were put to death in these boarding schools, their relatives have broken hearts. Read.
The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart.
Go ahead.
And saveth such.
And saveth them.
As be of a contrite spirit.
A contrite spirit means you serious. You serious about repenting. Read.
Many are the afflictions of the righteous.
Go ahead.
But the Lord delivereth him out of them all.
Read.
He keepeth all his bones. Not one of them is broken.
Read.
Evil shall slay the wicked.
God says evil shall slay the wicked.
And they that hate the righteous shall be desolate.
Verse 22.
The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate.
So what we telling you, brothers and sisters on these reservations, you are God's people.
Right.
You are the Israelites. The Bible belongs to you. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob belongs to you. The commandments belong to you. This world belongs to you.
That's right.
The promises belongs to you. Rulership belongs to you.
Right.
But you must repent and come before the Lord with a contrite spirit and a ready mind to do his commandments. All praise to the Most High. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All praises. All praises. All praise to the Most High.
That's right.
Hey, it's a tragedy what happened to our brother, man. It's a tragedy what happened to our brother Cole Brings Plenty. All right, and it was an article. We didn't show it. We didn't show the video. But his sister was murdered in August. Same situation. They found her in a wooded area with her hair cut off. That's what makes this thing so. What's the word I'm looking for?
Suspicious.
So suspicious. Right. There's no way you could tell me this brother cut his own hair off and then killed himself. That makes no doggone sense. And then his sister, months prior, suffered the same death.
Come on now, dog.
That makes no sense, man. Something's going on. Something has been hid, but the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. And he going to reveal everything in that day. But what you brothers and sisters got to do is repent. Repent, keep his commandments, man. That's the only way you're going to get saving. You're going to get, what's the word? Justice. Right. That's the only way. No more Easter. Right. No more Christmas. Get rid of them damn powwows.
Right.
Get rid of all the, all these, all these gods that you serving.
Corn and the sun.
It's all assimilation. We did a class on powwows.
Right.
How powwows was actually an event that was allowed by the white man to appease the natives, to keep them docile, to keep them from rising up, make them feel like they got something of their own, when it was actually something that I gave them. Powwows just pacify Native American Indians. That's all it is.
Just real quick, and it wasn't a coincidence that his snatching up and death was on Easter.
Right.
It's like the scripture that say, "I hate your feast days."
Yep.
It's like some type of shooting, killing always happens on these wicked holidays. So stop celebrating them.
Yep.
How about that?
Yep.
Yeah,
You know what's crazy? They say they don't believe in the Bible, but they celebrate Easter.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
And there's about 3 churches on every reservation.
Bro, we went to the reservation. They threatened to kill us because we had the Bible. But on that same day we went, they was having an Easter egg hunt.
They was mad at us for breaking up their Easter hunt with
That's
the Bible.
crazy as hell.
Right.
That don't make no doggone sense.
Last time I checked, Easter has something to do with religion.
Yeah,
They
religion.
say in our culture, we don't accept politics or religion.
Name one time in the culture of Native American history where your ancestors celebrated Easter. Where Geronimo celebrated Easter.
Come on.
Where Sitting Bull celebrated Easter.
Come on, bring it up.
Name me where Blackfoot celebrated Easter. Name me one time that let you know that culture that you call heritage, that Sun Youth culture, it's the white man's culture.
Right.
It's the white man's religion. The white man gave you permission to do what you're doing today.
Hey, Cap, but you know we can find when we go back far enough? Our brothers and sisters celebrating
Feast of Tabernacles.
Feast of Tabernacles.
Feast of First Fruit.
First Fruits.
Feast of New Moon.
New Year in springtime.
Yep, Passover, all that.
Wearing fringes.
Yep.
These are the things you can find pre-contact before the white man got here.
Right.
All praises. All right, man. Has to die on you.
Yes, sir. Hey, let's get that manly badge of dignity. How we looking, Yak?
Man, go look. Oh, no, there you go. There you go.
You don't see it?
Yeah.
You don't see it?
Oh, you got to zoom in.
Nah, bro, your collar is covering it.
Oh, yeah, you got to zoom in.
I see something.
It's growing, bro.
It's growing.
It's growing because you ain't shaved it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He been shaving it. That's
Dang.
why. You try to play it up like it's the beard.
Hey. Repent.
It didn't grow this big, Cap. That was going like little Scotter, but now it's, put a beard over every day.
But you got to do the size too.
I do then
nothing happening.
Working, I got to work.
You know what it is? It's that Popeye. It's that Popeye chicken.
Popeye with the hormones.
That KFC stopping your beard from growing.
KFC? Yikes.
Y'all can you KFC?
No.
Emotional, damn
Chick-fil-A?
No Chick-fil-A.
Hey, every time we go for Chick-fil-A. Hey, Chick-fil-A just came up with a new look. I ain't have to say it.
What is it?
I thought you was going to talk about Chick-fil-A just to prove that they don't got to use real chicken.
And you still eat it.
Hey, I'm repenting.
How you repenting but you still sitting? That's some evil stuff, man. That brother eat Chick-fil-A, Five Guys.
I don't even
You had
follow
one
guys.
yesterday?
He did.
Oh, yeah, he had one.
Yeah.
You had one yesterday?
No, I had one yesterday.
When last time you had a Chick-fil-A
Day
sandwich?
before yesterday.
Fifth.
Yeah, that was day before yesterday. What was yesterday? Yesterday was the Sabbath.
Friday, I bet. Friday.
Yesterday was the Sabbath. I was here.
Oh, Friday, Friday, you did have Chick-fil-A.
Play that commercial. Hey, I bought my beard oil, by the way.
All praise.
So when you buy that beard oil pack,
All praise. Yeah, finally. Man, we finally
It's
returned.
been more than that, bro. It's been more than that. Hey, it's been about 6 months.
Right.
So I bought that beard oil, and they have the day tonic. What is you doing? What is you doing?
Hey, you're in the spirit, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're in the spirit, bro.
That's right.
He need to buy the beard oil
Yeah,
anyway.
Hatred.
All phrases. So yeah, they got the day tonic, they got the night tonic, and then they got the beard lotion, and then they got a brush with it. It's fire. And
Which one you got?
And it's called Beard Balm. Beard Balm.
I thought it said lotion on it.
I don't think it's called lotion, bro. I think it's called Beard Balm. Just something.
But yeah, I use
Beard lotion. I don't think it's called lotion.
I use the day tonic.
Do you really have it? Do you really have it?
He got imitation. He got the knockoff. we got the cheaper version.
He got the knockoff. Everybody got the knockoff, bro.
Got him.
When Yaga got heels, he brought the proof and he said it right there in front of the table. Where's your proof?
I came
Even
straight
though
from the
he
family
went
fun
open.
day here. Why y'all doing me like
You
this?
say Hassadad, you got the original royalty. He got Etsy.
Yeah, he got that bullet.
He got it off
I
Etsy.
got the Temu version.
He got the
What'd you say?
Etsy.com beard
The
balm.
bullet. You know the bullet CDs?
Oh, damn, the bootleg. He said he got the bootleg, bro.
Ain't nobody understand what he was saying.
Shots fired.
So y'all go play the
The
commercial.
non-original royalty.
Y'all go
Bootleg, bro.
Play the commercial.
You got bootleg beard oil, bro.
Got it off of Temu.
T-Boo. You got it off of Wish.
Market.
Facebook marketing. No, I went to Original Royalty, and I bought the beard kit, and it comes with the day tonic, the night
Boy, ain't
tonic.
no way, boy.
Beard balm.
The balm.
Not lotion. Beard balm
I'm
and
bring
the
it
brush.
in and read it
I
out
have it
there.
at my house, bro.
The whole kit?
Yes.
With the brush and stuff?
Everything.
Okay, yeah. All right, beard balm. And
It's
then
like,
I
yeah,
brush
you
that joint. You know, the brush is interesting. I ain't never brushed it.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
But you got to do it right. You
Yeah.
got to be consistent.
I am consistent.
You got to be
every
consistent.
morning.
Okay. You got to do it every morning, every night.
I don't do it.
That's why you
See,
have a
so
day
you're not
tonic
consistent.
and a night tonic.
Come on, bro.
I'm
this
seeing
guy.
gains, but not
Nobody
gains.
sees the
I don't
gains
see
that
it.
you
Y'all
see,
see
bro.
You just feel it in your.
Your mirror has an image of you with a beard on
You
it.
just got faith going on.
He puts an image of him on his mirror with a beard on it. AI. He did some AI stuff.
How long, Lord, will it be that they don't believe our
Yeah,
report?
you gotta show
play
me.
Play the commercial, y'all.
We believe what we see, bro, and you
Right.
don't have a beard.
Hey, that's just like it's
Halfway.
no fade.
But you don't have a beard, bro. What does it say? What is the lie?
It's coming.
It looked the same.
Download it.
All right, man.
It
Look,
kills your brain
download it.
cells,
all
son.
praises. It's going to come with Christ. All praises. You're right.
The sound man on today.
Christ going to bring it with him.
Hey, roll the beef for beef push. So we gonna never got here.
Christ going to bring his beard with him. All praises.
Let's go. Okay.
When you look in the mirror, what do you feel?
Hey, hold up. Pause, bro. Pause.
Hey, you ain't right. You ain't
Hold
right.
up, bro.
You ain't right.
Hey, the boy said you got a Monopoly man mustache.
I thought we was cool. I thought we was cool.
Dang.
Hey, she been talking
Hey,
trash
pull
about
up,
me
hey,
all
pull up the
day.
Monopoly guy, bro.
Oh, man.
You ain't right.
Pull up the jet, pull up the colonel. Pull up the Monopoly guy.
You know that's his goal, right?
He say,
You really ain't insulting him. That's his goal. He actually want to be like the white man with the
hey,
monopoly.
pull up the Monopoly guy, bro.
Hey, you know who got
Oh, with it. Hey, hold
Yeah,
up, bro.
there
You
you
can't
go.
talk yet, bro. We got to see this Monopoly
Right,
guy.
bring it out, bring it out.
Sin say you got a Monopoly guy beard, bro. This is
Come on.
hilarious. This is hilarious, bro.
Oh man,
Damn.
that
I
ain't
know how to
bro.
spell Monopoly.
Come on now.
Come on, man. Oh,
Boom.
blow it up. Hey, blow it up, bruh. Oh, snap.
Even his mustache
Just click on
sticking in
anything.
her.
Come on. Click on anything.
One of them. Pick one.
Oh, God. Just click on the
Pick
picture.
one. Pick one.
Hey, zoom in on Hasadar beard, bro. On his mustache. Damn, bro. You do got a Monopoly guy beard,
Yeah.
bro.
You know this is gold, Cap.
And you got the Monopoly guy chin, too.
Dang.
Yeah.
The Monopoly guy ain't got no chin.
That's right. He ain't got no hair on it either.
No, Yakinar got the Monopoly guy chin, bro.
Oh, man.
All right, go back. All right,
There
go
we
back.
go. Dang.
All right.
He found
Hey,
a
pull
real
up,
person.
pull up the QR code, y'all. Hey, so.
Hey, bro, that was funny as hell, bro.
Oh, man.
So we want to. Hey, come on, camera guy, stay in the game. So we want to make the Natives Hour better. So we need everybody take out your phone, make it big. Yep, there you go. You got it, my man. Now put it on the screen. Hey, good job, IT. AV, good job, AV. Everybody take out your phone, scan the QR code, let them know how amazing the Native Hour did.
No, not the IT. Make sure you be specific.
Let us know what we did good and what we need to
Let
do
us know
better.
what the IT needs to work on. Let us know what the IT needs to work, what the broadcast team need to fix.
Right.
Yes, let us know what the broadcast team needs to fix.
he's slick.
So we can.
So we need new microphones.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get to that. I'm sorry, I got
Okay.
you. I
Okay,
got
help me
you.
out now.
It's a spiel. Scan that QR code. Get right with us. Let us know what we did right, what we need to do better. All right. You good? You can take that off the screen. Let me go into that final stretch. All right. So yeah, visit. Okay.
It's
Appreciate
the
you.
beard, Brad. It's the beard, man. It's throwing him off his game. Hey, somebody said looking Satan Claus without a beard. Whatever that means.
Satan Claus without a
Looking Saint Claus without a beard.
Why
You
they
talking about
going
Yakina?
there, man?
You talking about Yakina that has a
I
dog?
don't
I
know,
think they're
man.
talking about Yakina.
Yakina Santa Claus without a beard? Damn, that's messed up.
Yakina
That's
look
messed
jolly.
up. What's wrong with him, man? They need to go
Hasadar.
sleep.
Hey, Hasadar. Hey, somebody say your chin gonna turn purple. No, not purple. Say your chin gonna turn green
I got the real thing.
because you got the bootleg
Dang.
beard on. They say
You
your
got
chin gonna turn
The
green.
T-move.
The team thing is so funny. I got the real thing. OriginalRoyalty.com. Get yours today. Also, visit IsraelUnite.org and find a school near you today.
That's right.
If you're in the Denver metro area, we got a school, 9034 East Easter Place. Come visit us. All right? Repent. Help wake up the tribe of Gad. All right?
All nations.
All
tribes,
12 tribes. All right?
All tribes. All tribes.
Now I'm thrown off by the team move.
All
thing.
tribes.
We see.
Yeah.
You just want to wake up Gad right now. All these other people.
Hey, what
ain't
was
talking
that?
about.
Hey, play that again. I like that. Play that again. Back to you, Cat.
Hey, they're not even, bruh. Hey, they're not even letting me get my stuff off today. I don't know. This is crazy. They're playing like amazing defense on me. I'm getting
man.
like
funny.
5
Hey, I like that one
That
though,
was
bro.
great, man.
Back to you. That's what you do. Back to you,
back
Cat.
to
Hey, y'all ain't letting me get it on.
Bro, you stopped. You said you got
he
nothing to
was ready
say.
for you. Go ahead, say the address again.
Go ahead.
Address
Hasadar.
one more
Go
time.
ahead. Try the gig. Take 2.
Right.
Back to you, Cap.
This brother out of the spirit. That brother out of the spirit,
Get
man.
his feelings down.
That
It's all right,
brother's
man.
feeling because he ain't got no beard.
Right, you go grow your hair one
Hey,
day.
y'all can always see what happens when you get a beard. You make brothers mad, bro.
Right.
I see that.
Yeah. hey, no, y'all gotta be like this. I see that. I see that.
Oh, Yakadar got a thinning beard.
hey, bro. Somebody said your tape look like the V for Vendetta.
That's Officer Elishua in San Antonio. He got that.
They say your tape. Your tape, bro.
That's
look like the V for
Oh,
Vendetta.
man, they going in on
Hey, y'all keep them coming. What y'all got? Hey, we got 5 more minutes.
Hey, come on
keep
now.
them coming.
Messiah, you ain't right.
Hey, chat
you
room.
ain't right.
Hey, chat room. Keep them coming, man. What y'all got? Huh? Hey, chat room, what y'all got? We got 5 more minutes. We got 5 more minutes, y'all. What y'all got? Come on.
He on the road.
Flood the chat. Yeah, he on the ropes.
Hey, he finna walk off and leave now.
Flood the chat.
He gonna cry in the car.
The Pringle. hey, I was about to say the Pringle chip man.
Oh man.
He wouldn't know about Pringle chips.
Hey, pull up the Pringle chip man.
Oh man. Hey, Pringle chip man, let's go.
Hey, one sister said, look up the Vendetta mask.
Oh man.
Hey, look up the Pringle chip
do
man.
You not right.
Oh. Why you break it down?
Damn, you just had it.
Yeah, do it again. He want to
Just
do
go
it
back.
like
Go
that.
back. Go back. It should come up. Come on.
Oh man. Oh man.
No, not that way. Go up.
Go to the head itself.
Yeah, just go to the head.
Right there. Boom.
That's funny.
hey, somebody say Super Vegeta hairline.
Oh my goodness.
All right, y'all, we out.
Oh,
Hey, want to give a shout out to the IT team.
That's right.
To the
Hey.
cameraman.
That's right.
Hand clap. Clap your hands for yourself.
That's right.
To our live audience, thank
To
y'all.
the
All
live
praises.
audience,
Appreciate y'all.
It's late, and they was here.
Hey, it's late, man. Hey, somebody said look up Snitley Whiplash. I don't know what that is.
Man.
Hey, y'all crazy, man.
They was ready for you.
Hey,
tonight,
y'all crazy, man.
I thought we was cool, y'all.
You done made some people mad.
I thought we was family.
Hey, I'm Captain Gad. To my right.
Officer Dunn.
To my left.
Officer in the
To
hospital.
his left.
Officer Jonah.
To my right.
Soldier Yokanan.
To Jonah.
I know something's coming. Officer Hasadaya. I knew it was coming.
The Pringle man. Hey, we bring up to hey, we have been the Natives Hour, home of the 10 tribes. Shalom.
Shalom, y'all.